Dear, now it's time for another segment of Chakotay's Odyssey, featuring the adventures of Janeway.
Exciting. Oh, look. Fluffy's very excited. She's so tired.
So I saw episode 14 called Faces.
Faces, okay.
This one was interesting. This is all about the Vidians. Those are the leprosy aliens.
Oh, we saw them before.
Yeah, because they stole Neelix's lungs.
Right, that was
weird. And they look terrible.
Yeah, they're all falling apart. I do remember
They constantly have to replace their organs, including their skin, because they have this phage virus that just eats away at them.
They're uncomfortable
this episode starts, so they're bringing them back, but the episode starts, we get B'Elanna, and she's a captive, and she's 100% Klingon.
Oh, they genetically put her back to Klingon.
So we get B'Elanna as a Klingon, right?
Okay, because she's half human, half Klingon, right?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Okay, so they tells her, "Hey, I made you into fully Klingon. There's no more human left in you."
Does she have a lot more rage issues?
Yeah.
Because she has rage issues.
And speaking is difficult with all the teeth and the prosthetics.
I was gonna say she's not speaking in that weird language from Discovery, is she?
I don't think so.
That was so painful.
No, that is Klingon.
Yeah, but the way they said it was so slow. They just didn't deserve us to Klingon, which is so terrible. You know, that guy's in a movie now or a show, and I don't want to watch it.
Okay, we're not talking about Discovery. So, B'Elanna has been taken captive along with another senior officer, pretty boy Tom Paris.
Okay, is this when their love interest starts?
No.
Nothing.
This is the classic episode where she gets split in two. So Tom Paris is with the other officer that we just saw maybe 1 or 2 episodes ago. Because after Seska left, they needed a new supporting officer. So they got this guy who looks like he's 30, who's already balding. And he's like 4 feet nothing. He was just another member of the crew. So they brought him up from the lower decks.
Oh, okay, he got up from the lower decks.
Okay, so now he gets to now he actually has roles and he gets lines. Don't worry, he's the only one there, so he's
gonna get killed.
Yeah,
then.
So obviously he gets killed this episode. Because at one point the scientist who made B'Elanna into a Klingon, he's falling in love with her. I don't know why. So he goes out and gets the Star Trek guy. Oh, I need someone who's expendable. You're new. And they take his face and put it on his so that she'll feel more comfortable around him.
Probably falling. His nose is falling off or something.
Well, they look disgusting, right?
Yeah, they're hard to look at.
So they cut off his face and put it onto this alien guy. Because, that's a nice gesture. Why not?
Gross. It's like cutting to Hannibal Lecter type of vibes there.
It's like Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
So there's that going on. But also we find out there's another B'Elanna Torres.
Right, the human B'Elanna.
The human one is hanging out with Tom Paris.
And is she frightened of everything?
Yeah, she's sick.
Oh.
She's really sick all the time and weak. So what happens is Chakotay has to go rescue her.
Right.
And so instead of, say, go down to the replica and replicate, a mask and some gloves that make it look like he's an alien.
Right.
No, we're going to take you down to the sick day and the doctor is going to genetically alter you to look like one of these aliens.
Yeah. Well, they love doing that in these shows.
Wouldn't that be a waste of resources, though?
No, they do that all the time. They always are.
Well, would you want to do that?
No.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It sounds like it would cause cancer, but I'm sure they have the cure for cancer. I mean, they got the cure for most everything, but not this disease.
What if they can't put you back to how you were, and then you have to stay this ugly, leprosy-ridden alien?
Most of the time they just turn you into a Vulcan or a Majoran or a normal kind of creature without parts falling off.
But in Orville.
Klingon.
In Orville, they're just using projectors to project an image.
Or Klingon.
That seems like less resources than to surgically alter someone.
It's really bad if you're a Klingon and you get turned into a human. That's when it's really bad.
Sure. So, okay, so who's gonna save them? Chakotay, because Tuvok's off busy being boring, and. Well, yeah, Harry Kim was helping them. Harry Kim and Tuvok and Chakotay were looking for them.
Okay.
So they're in these caves, but the caves keep changing. and it's not that. It's actually just a shield that they put up.
So they
and they
find
can't get
them?
through it.
And how did they put...
So Chakotay gets to beam in somehow because they use science after they genetically alter him, so he looks disgusting. So he gets in to rescue them.
Right.
And every time someone goes to get caught, he's just like, "Hey man, I'm new here. I'm supposed to take these prisoners over here. Like, you want to give me a hard time?" So he just BS's his way all the time. These aliens are really dumb.
If someone said that at our work, we wouldn't care. We say, "Okay, you're new, fine."
Yeah, we wouldn't care.
No, we wouldn't care. No one tells us what's going on.
So B'Elanna, Klingon B'Elanna escapes and teams up with her human self.
Okay.
And they're just fighting with each other, arguing and that all the time.
But what happens? Do they kill one of them, or how do they get merged back? If they're two separate beings.
So they have a plan to escape, and what happens is alien Chakotay shows up with Paris, because he's the only one left, because the other guy's dead.
Okay.
He shows up while they're trying to bust out because she's going to beam them out. She's going to disrupt the shield with science and then beam them back to Voyager.
Yeah.
So instead of just running away into the caves,
does she get transported back to one being?
No. So Chakotay and Paris meet up with them. "Oh, you guys are escaping? Can we come?" Great. So they escape, but Klingon Torres dies. So she was split into two people. One of them died, and so the human one is left, and the doctor's like, "Don't worry, I'm making you half Klingon again. That's why you're so weak and vomiting all the time. You need those Klingon DNA proteins in you." So he just zaps them back in her, and everything's good.
So the doctor can do that? The science is off. They needed that other guy.
But he genetically altered Chakotay to make him into...
Yeah, but that's not physical.
Okay. However, by the time he fixes B'Elanna, Chakotay's already back. So Chakotay must have busted in. He'd be like, "Senior officer, fix my face first."
It's just a physical thing.
So he had to do that first before he helped B'Elanna.
I think they should have kidnapped that Viridian scientist guy, because they don't really have a scientist. They should have kidnapped him and got him to turn B'Elanna.
No, they killed him.
I don't think they have the science for that.
No, I think he's dead.
Okay. Anyway,
so
it's a bit lame.
That was another exciting episode of Chakotay's Odyssey, featuring the adventures of Janeway.
Okay.